Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Tim Spears. How's it going?
Oh, wow. Oh, the eyes.
Oh, the eyes.
Can we do this?
Yeah, we can do this. Good day, good night.
I don't remember.
I've got to be professional.
Come on, professional, yeah.
Great day, fantastic day.
Unforgettable day, in many ways.
Yes, absolutely. Or forgettable.
Yes, quite. A phenomenal day for the city. Obviously, you know, as we saw last night, it was absolutely buzzing.
Yeah.
And just one of those days that, you know, this is why we love the sport. This is why we all love it, us included. You know, it's for everybody that was at the stadium yesterday. It was such a special day, and perfect weekend. You know, the celebrations lasted all weekend with promotion on Saturday.
Yeah.
Perfect game yesterday. 2-0 win as well to top it all off.
Against Blues.
And against Blues, local derby, another win, another clean sheet. On and on it goes, and the title's next. I mean, it's just dreamland.
Absolutely superb, and like I say, the streets littered with people. Premier League will mean a lot, not just to the fans, but to businesses and the local area in the city.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, you know, as the bars in Wolverhampton, the people who run them will be able to tell us. Maybe they did last night. It's great.
It's all a bit of a blur.
It's great for business, obviously, for everybody. And you know, like, Wolverhampton is a city that's not high in employment and on it goes. You know, the city centre's seen some bad times, particularly in terms of the economy and the shops in recent years. So this every little helps, and it's fantastic. And there's lots of independent local shops in Wolverhampton that will feel a huge benefit from this. You know, you've got 3,000 away fans at least turning up to every game next year. You've got a packed Molineux every game.
More focus on the city.
I'm
yeah,
sure.
Absolutely.
More than 30,000 people coming into City every 2 weeks, and it raises the city's profile as well. So it's fantastic.
Tim, I've got £10. I like a bit of a flutter at times. Okay, going to the bookies. I'm going to put some money on Wolves to win the Premier League next season. What odds can I get?
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I thought you looked
66 to 1. They are at the moment. 66 to 1. To win the Premier League next year, which I believe is 6th or 7th favourites.
Yeah, I think with a couple of bookies they're like 6th or 7th, or certainly in the top 10.
Which is unheard of, really, because when you see teams coming up from the Championship, they're normally the bottom 3 or 4 to get relegated. That just is what it is. So for the bookies to see what's happening and to have Wolves as potential dark horses, okay, they're not going to be anywhere near the top 4, but at the same time, just in that kind of reckoning is fantastic.
Well, there's a number of factors that go into that. For a start, they're one of the best Championship teams that anybody's ever seen. You know, they're going to hit the 100-point mark. Secondly, they kind of play Premier League football already. A lot of opposition managers have commented on that their style of play is akin to the Premier League. Yeah. And they've got Premier League players and they've got Champions League players. Gary Wright was saying last week, and he's absolutely right. Of course, Neves, Jota, Bolly, I think have all played in the Champions League. So there's that factor, and then there's the Mendes factor, and that's the curveball in all of this.
Absolutely, no one knows, do they?
Exactly, you know, he's got all the players on his roster, and he could get players that may otherwise go to someone like, I don't know, Leicester or Newcastle or West Ham, and he's as we saw with Neves coming to Wolves in the Championship. If he can do that, if he can get Neves to Wolves in the Championship, who can he get for them in the Premier League? Honestly, it's scary almost what he can do. So with those three factors combined, plus the fact that Fosun are going to spend a hell of a lot of money. Plus the fact that this is an improving team, that can't be forgotten either. This team probably hasn't hit its peak yet. You know, looking at the ages, some of the players, Neves is going to get better, Costa's going to get better, Cavallero, Jota, all of them, Cody. So it's a young team, it's a developing team. Add all that together, yes, there is many reasons to be very excited for next season. But
still work to do on the pitch between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Come on, got to build it up. They can't let them
massive games.
Huge.
Stick with us on expressandstyle.com for some massive games over the next 3 weeks.
Generally massive. I'm not going to tell you they're massive.
Of course they want to win the title, and Nuno finally kind of opened up yesterday and started talking about points and said, look, we want 100 points, they're on 95. They've got 3 obviously winnable games. Every game they play is winnable, but you know they've got Bolton away, who are struggling, Sheffield Wednesday at home, who are playing for nothing, and then Sunderland away, you know, probably the worst home team in the country. So they could easily get 9 points out of those, I think, and end up on 104, and that'll be their target. And
some decent supplement banter tomorrow. Sell it to the peeps.
Yeah, an 8-page supplement. So if you haven't bought paper today, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, crazy. These are souvenir items. These 9
pages in today's paper.
Wowza!
And we're going to do a special podcast later, promotion podcast. And yeah, tomorrow an 8-page supplement reflecting on the season that was. It hasn't finished yet, but yeah, on the story of the season so far, the secrets behind their success, looking at the best moments in tomorrow's paper.